What's going on YouTube? This is Logan here today, bringing you guys a pretty much a how-to video on how to train your Pokemon. Kind of asking a question at the same time. So I guess I'll put this in my question section on YouTube. But anyway, today I want to know, what is your favorite way of training your Pokemons in Pokemon X and Y? There's several methods you can actually do. There's EV training, natural, and then there's that big super training that's been introduced. And then there's also been some other types of training like happiness. You go into Pokemon and Me and get your Pokemon's happiness. And other stuff too. I mean, I believe people like to level up their Pokemon without really EV training them and stuff. I mean, just however, I mean, that's for more of the casual players' perspective. But I, on the other hand, I used to be one of those people that EV train my Pokemon up days on days. But now, since super trainings came along, it's kind of made it a whole lot easier. So, super training right now is pretty much one of my favorite ways of doing it. But I kind of combine my methods, I mean, I'm wanting to know what your favorite method is, but if you combine them like I do, like, I'll go out and get me my Pokemon I want to train. Yeah, I might have already caught them, or I'll probably hatch them in the egg. Either way, hey, I don't care. I mean, usually they don't have no EVs if you catch them, so I mean, I don't see what most people have, like, oh, you can't train Pokemon that you caught. I do all the time, and they kind of whoop your butt. You just don't know it. But anyway, getting back, I'll go out, get my Pokemon I want to train. Kind of get a nature that goes with it, I mean, it don't have to be perfect, but kind of get me a nature that's in the general area. It would be nice, so if I can get me a couple perfect nature Pokemon, but I'm not gonna really try to push it too hard. After I get my method, or after I get my Pokemon, my next step in my method is go ahead start super training it, because it won't have no EVs unless you start training it earlier. So you go ahead, if it had EVs, get you a reset bag and go ahead and knock out all those EVs. And take them in super training, get them some EVs, get them maxed out. Go ahead, max them out. There's no point in not maxing them out at this point. And then, you come up, once you get everything maxed out, you kind of come up with, in your head, a general move set that you want this Pokemon to have. For example, Noctowl is normally a special wall Pokemon. So if you get stuff that kind of go in its favor, it's gonna do more for you. Like, I'm kind of training one up at the moment. Mainly you normally don't need to have attacking move on a set that's like Noctowl. So I don't really honestly have a attacking move. You may have seen it having extra sensory in one of my global battles, I'm not for sure. But I only had that for my next method. Purpose. So yeah, you'll just have to keep listening, But anyway, once I got to level 100, I'm switching that move over for Protect, just that way I can make a Toxic Star. So that's basically what my Noctowl is a Toxic Styling Noctowl. It has Toxic, Substitute, it's gonna have Protect, and it's gonna have Roost. And it's gonna come in on a lot of special threats. So I think that's gonna come in handy. You can say it's a special wall, but I'll call it a Staller. And I'll explain what Stallers do, I guess, in a different video. If you guys honestly want to know, I might make a series on different types of Pokemon and stuff. You guys just leave that in the comment section down below as well. But down to the third set, I'll level them up, and kind of roughly around 75, 70s. Once I level them up so high, I'll usually look on Bulbapedia, and they'll have this Pokedex thing or something that goes with your move sets. It kind of tells you what level they learn by the highest. And sorry, I just had to check something. But they kind of let you check and see what level the last move your Pokemon can learn. So I'll level mine up till I get past that point, and then I will take them to the daycare. That way the daycare cannot mess up my Pokemon's moveset. Because I kind of don't like fixing it, because I kind of like to do the lazy boy style. You know, that's why I'm taking them to the daycare, and then I get on my bicycle, go to Lumio City, and ride in that circle until they get to level 100. So yeah, that's kind of my method on leveling my Pokemon up and getting them trained. If you have a shorter method, or if you like to share your method, please leave a comment down below, and like always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And by the way, guys, thank you for watching and staying tuned for this video, which probably seemed a little boring, but oh well. Thank you guys. Bye bye.